part 3 for a nice July 25th Monday afternoon. Oops. I know what these are. And yep, I had to move. I'm meaning to move these off the premises. We've had some conflict, and I shouldn't have done it anyways. Shouldn't have planted them here. I kind of knew it. But the ones off the property have gotten really big. The problem is, will somebody notice them, take them? Will I get in trouble for it? I don't know. Hopefully not. Here's a bit of our perennial spot here. Most of the stuff actually looks really good. Yeah, these have been eaten a lot. This was like a coneflower, I think it was. That's the thyme. The thyme's doing well. Anything that hasn't been eaten by groundhogs looks pretty good. This guy here, Sydney seeded some little flowers in there. They haven't taken too well. Yeah, the weather has been, most of the summer I think it's been a little drier than usual for this climate. These ones actually, like 2 days ago they looked really good, now they're starting to fart out. But it's been a little rain. We had a crazy thunderstorm 2 nights ago, or 3 nights ago, and another one like a week ago with heavy rain, which has been good. Everything was pretty dry. That week I went away. I know Sydney and Jim watered, but it was still pretty hot and dry. I just seeded a bunch of strawberries in this row. I had originally seeded peppers, and there you can see only one of them took. And I reseeded carrots. This had that crappy cabbage that didn't really work too well along with the carrots. These carrots are really nice. Let me see if I can find a good one. Here we go. You can see the coloring on him. Nice purple tone on the outside. And nice flavor. I've been reading about trying to get to know exactly what all of these weeds are. And this is a plantain, edible from leaf to those seed pods are edible too. So some of this stuff I'm gonna let grow. To a certain extent, I'm gonna let the clover grow in the beds as long as they're not obstructing the growth of the annuals. And this is starting to get in the way, so I'll pull it out. But some of the stuff I'm gonna let go. And there are a lot of, really all along the perimeter of the property, there are these wild strawberries, which are really not very productive. They do put out a little red fruit, but it's not even worth trying to harvest. Still, my thinking is, if I have, I can't remember which one of these beds had a bunch of them, so I'll let them grow and see what they do. And if they're just putting out a little tiny fruit, then I'll just pull them right back out. But my thinking is, if I kind of help them along, then the fruit could get a little bit bigger and can be part of my deal here. There's these grapes. I've really been eaten by the Japanese beetles. They love the grapes, blackberries, and roses. As you can see, I'm colonizing it. I just picked a whole bunch of them off today. You can see what happens. Destroyed these leaves. And I think these grapes are suffering as a result. You can see the browning of this grape. These ones are not bad. So we can get quite a crop of grapes if we get a system going. My thinking is, yeah, got about a couple of these posts. I'm gonna make another row right along here, and I already set up this row here. Just use some wire that I found in the garage, and these grapes are kind of running right in the middle, so I'm gonna try to organize them a little bit, and maybe I'll put one more row, so I'll have 4 total rows of grapes. And Sydney and I have been talking about it, and she thinks the grapes are gonna suck, but I thought they were like, you know, they weren't bad to eat. I thought they'd be good for raisins, so we'll see. Yeah, and then oh, let's take a break.